All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been playing League of Legends?
4 seasons.
4 seasons? What's your peak rank?
Gold 2.
Gold 2? Okay, so you are currently at your peak rank.
Yeah.
What's your goal for the end of the season?
To get to plat.
Get to plat. Alrighty. Let's get there. I don't know if you just watched with JT, but we did successfully demote him.
Oh no.
Oh no. And I see you're at 0 LP, so let's get excited.
So I always ban Vagar. I don't know if that's a good ban or not.
Vagar, I don't know. Not so much. I mean, if you're seeing him quite a bit in your elo and he's just popping off, then I mean, ban whatever you're least comfortable against. But typically with Taliyah, the people that kind of wreck you would be like Morgana. Evelyn can run through your team. People that can get on you really, really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the champions I typically struggle with. But like, let's look at your last game. Let's see, you had Yi. They didn't have too many. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Should I take the build I take every game, or like my normal build?
What does your normal build look like? Dark Harvest, Cheap Shot, Eyeball, Ravenous. Try Electrocute.
Okay.
Electrocute's a little bit more consistent in the early game. Absolute Focus, Gathering Storm is nice, but I like to go Boots and Cosmic Insight. It could be personal preference. I'm not sure if you've tried it.
Mm-hmm. Boots and Cosmic Insight. Mm-hmm. I could try it.
And then get the attack speed stat stick.
Okay. And scaling health?
That can work. I usually go armor just because that's what you're mostly going to be taking damage from, especially in the early game. And then obviously you want to go for your Taliyah because it is the best.
I don't like the Q interaction.
Oh, okay, right on.
I like the original skin.
But you have the other two. That's fine. I can't imagine playing League on a Mac. I don't even know what that would be like.
I play on Windows size, so let me know if I should change it.
You play on windowed? What?
Yeah.
Wait, do you mean borderless or you mean like windowed?
Window.
What? Okay, well, you know.
You'll see right now. People don't complain though, like in the stream, so I just left it.
I'm gonna complain on stream. Some pros play on windowed. At Pyroen. Yeah, get wrecked, Pyro. Oh, yeah, you can do window capture for League to stream it instead of the monitor capture, and that would make it...
I've tried it, and it doesn't show up when I like add devices to OBS.
Yep.
That's like the only reason I've done it too.
All right, we're gonna do a League coaching session, and then after that, we're gonna do a OBS coaching session.
Okay.
Yep, so Q start. Well done, well done. Wait, are you on a laptop or Mac desktop?
iMac.
iMac is laptop? I don't know Apple lingo.
Oh, the iMac is like the desktop version.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. So get.
Bad word.
Yeah, that's a good word. That's fine. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Let's see their team. So Ramus is gonna be starting blue, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. So he should be. These guys are looking to get poked. You don't necessarily want to get poked by them just because they're gonna be getting klepto stacks.
Yeah. For clear, I always do red to blue to Grump and Wolves to get the level 3.
Ooh, we're gonna change that. So we're gonna do red golems raptors to get to level 3.
Red Golem Raptors. Okay.
You'll get E second. You don't really have strong ganking lanes because you don't have any crowd control. So mainly we're just gonna be rushing to get to like level 5. Nice. Nope, path back down to golems. Golems.
Yep.
Oh, all right. E start next time.
Oh, okay.
Or E level 2 rather. Yep, you want to smite the big golem. And
Should I pop a potion?
No. Don't do raptors. Just go straight to blue. You'll get level 3 after. Oh, I forget that we're delayed a little bit. I'm watching your stream, so I'm probably behind. That's actually not bad because you get healed off of your talisman from that. So, GG's. Yeah, with the E, we can start that effectively. Make sure you're weaving in your autos as well.
Okay.
Because you can auto during your Q animations as well. Save your smite for scuttle contest. Nice, and you can walk up to scuttle now. Yeah, he's scared of you. You're full HP, he's not. GG. You don't even need to smite it. Press tab to see how many CS he's gotten. What's he at? He's at 20. Okay, so he's done 5 camps. He's level 3 though, so his golems might still be up. If you
Should I go count?
Yeah, you can counter gank that. Wait in the bush. You still kill him. Back up for that guy. He's gonna die to you. Nice. Look at you go. Oh, you can kill 2. Pop your pots.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Auto. GG. Well done. Okay, back in the bush. You immediately want to go down to your bot camps again.
Okay, should I go for second scuttle?
Nope. Just back. You'll want to back. Back by...
Oh, back?
Yep, press B.
Okay, sorry.
So you'll want to get a... You don't need to upgrade that quite yet. Get the Fiendish Codex and a Dark Seal. And a couple red trinkets, whatever they're called. Control wards.
Okay.
And right now you're just doing your... Oh, I guess if he's going there, you can counter that. Yumi's gonna get chunked. Yeah, they won't do that. Go ahead and just do your golems. Unless they stay on it. If they're staying on it, yeah, go. Yeah, you can take Blast Plant. They're too low. Save your EQ combo. Nice. That works. You guys get an Infernal. This looks good. Golems, Raptors.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Ally has been slain. Oh no, topside. That's fine. I'm convinced if a Mac user can use shortcuts to level up their abilities, so can JT.
Yeah, I feel like it's much easier.
Yeah.
I can't do it like during the fight.
Yeah, after this you can back and buy a blue smite.
Okay.
And then you can clear your top camps and catch top wave. Or actually head straight mid if nope, Zed's rotating back. You could have caught mid, but Zed didn't want to stay top. Yep, so path top, you wanna be able to contest the top gank.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because Ramus will be pathing up here in a second. And after this gank, you go ahead and just stay in that river bush. Wait for him to like go past you as well. Because you want to be the second one in the fight, and then you can ulti him into the Vayne. Vayne can then use your wall. Nice.
Oh my gosh, he knocked him into me.
Smite him. Stink. That's right. Yeah, try to get your smite on him too, because then you can kite really well. You won't even need to get Riley's then for your build.
Oh, okay.
But runic echoes and your bot camps are up again, so you can do bot camps and look at either ganking mid or ganking bottom.
Runic echoes and which one?
Yeah, you can't buy anything else from it, so you're good. You could get started on Zanya's if you want. Let's see their team. Kled's their only real like full AD. So Zanya's might not even be required this game.
Okay.
Yep, and you can pink the pixel.
Oh my god. What should I do here?
Wait, what? Oh, what should you pink? The pixel bush in the bot side jungle, the one north of the dragon pit.
Oh, I should go. Okay.
And then you can counter gank the mid. He still has ulti. Get ready to hit your WE on it. The Aldo.
Oh my god.
That still works.
Should I upgrade my boots?
Yeah, boots, and then get started on your Oblivion Orb. Because once you get double magic pen, you're good to go. Eventually, you want to complete that to Morellas because they do have a Yumi, but you can sit on that for a little bit if you want to get like a needlessly large rod after that. And you are the only source of magic damage in your team, so the enemy team shouldn't be stacking MR. So you can go for like some of the big flat AP items instead of like Void Staff. But yeah, you can wall that guy off too. That's a good look. He used his E dash, so you can.
It looked like he was getting away already.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh my.
Smite as well. Yeah, help push the wave hard. Help with the next wave as well, and then you can do a dragon after that. You won't be able to get plates, but King for assistance. Wait, he doesn't actually get rooted by that, does he? He must not have clicked it very far. Nice, yeah, good. In this situation, it's better to cycle your golems first because you're going to want to clear from bot to top. So that's something to think about before starting a camp. Just because, like, at the end of this camp, now you're in the bottom rather than, like, being able to clear up to the top.
I'm wasting time moving around.
Yep. But that's fine. You can actually just back here after you're done with it. Imagine playing Taliyah jungle and not rushing Infinity Edge. Wow. Your edge becomes infinite. Ooh, got it. Nice. You are huge now. So those double magic pen, you're going to be doing true damage to most people. Yeah, you can definitely catch him there. Nice. Good catch. Yep, no dash on him. He does have... He shouldn't have ulti yet, right? Love how much healing you get from Ravenous too. That's great. Ooh, yeah, he's a dead guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear the pink at Rift Herald and then
Where?
go top.
Where was the pink at?
Rift Herald.
Oh, okay. Should I do the rift?
No. Not without your team. I mean, you can solo it, but it's better to get top in this situation. They're all showing bot, so this is a free tower. This is first tower for your team as well. Take a look at his golems. If they're up, take them and then back. If not, still just back. Nice. Yep. And then you can do clear bot to top, and then do Rift Herald.
Okay.
Grab a sweeping lens as well, or
Okay.
oracles, whatever it's called. I don't know. They changed the names.
What item should I try to complete right now? Or blasting one?
Yeah, blasting one.
Okay, and
Zed carry is legendary. Yep. So golems, red, raptors, Rift Herald. Yeah, you can give it to her. It's better than having him angry at you.
yeah.
People tilt too easy.
Dragon's gonna be up by the time I'm done with top camps.
You can either do that or go back mid. Your Gromp's already gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you guys do get a catch here, you can turn onto Dragon after that. You can also take the back with your Zed. Because once you get Morellos, they won't have nearly as much healing.
Oh my god, I thought we still had tower up.
No tower.
No.
Feels bad. That's all right. Buy your Morellos, and then you can do. They've got a lot of front line, so even going towards a Leandri's would be a good next buy.
Okay.
And then grab a pink board. Yep, Golems, Raptors. Or go straight to Dragon, depending on what your team's doing. Because at this point, you're going to want to start grouping with them too. You still don't have any strong CC, so Vision is huge, because making those picks with your WEQ combo is awesome.
What's huge, you said? Sorry?
Oh, Vision right now.
Okay.
Just getting into 9 Vision, because you can... Without having any like strong CC on your team, it's going to be difficult for you to get a WE combo in the middle of a fight. So you're more about picking, which is why we took Electrocute this game.
Mm-hmm.
Smite him to slow him down too?
My mouse was glitching.
Feels bad. You get Dragon out of it, and then you can rotate down and get bot tower. Feels Mac. Yeah, ping your team to get bot tower. You guys have, I think, double mountain right now, right? Yeah.
No, just one mountain.
One mountain. Oh, okay.
It was mountain, infernal, and
They could try for a Baron here. I'm hoping with your team all being mid though, they won't. Let Jinx get that. You can get the bot scuttle. Bot scuttle, then reset.
okay.
Yeah, Haunting Guys is a fine purchase. Well, let's see how much MR do they have on their team so far. None. Okay, yeah, so Haunting Guys.
Okay.
Because we'll get Leandries, and then at that point they should try to build some MR to counter you. If they don't, we can go for Rabadons. If not, we'll go for Voidstaff. Or excuse me, yeah. I think I said that right. Math.
You said Wit's End.
I said Wit's End? Oh, no.
Yeah, I think so.
Rabadons or Voidstaff are the two
Okay.
that we're debating. Rabadons if they don't do any MR. Voidstaff if they do. Oh, big damages. Yeah, they're heavily poked, so like if your team stays with you, you can keep sieging, but they do have really strong engage. So if you don't have Janna, like wait for her. Ooh, almost killed the Yumi. Go ahead and settle your Dark Seal for the Blasting Wand and another pink ward.
Okay.
Actually, if they get another kill... Yeah, you get another, so let's go ahead and undo those purchases. Because now you can just grab Blasting Wand.
Okay.
Your team gets a tower out of that. You can technically do Baron as well. Start pinging Baron. Yeah, with Vayne, Jinx, you guys got that? Ooh.
Oh my god, I smited it so early, I got scared.
But you're living. Just survive. Nice. That works. All right.
Oh my god.
Double
I
kill.
like totally messed up the smite.
That's all right. Take your empowered recall.
Okay.
Or actually, you guys are healing enough. You can get dragon. While they're going dragon, check to see if their blue is up. You can take Gromp as well. Path down though, Echo's coming. You can smite it if you need to.
Should I reset? No.
Not with your team here. You can use your wall to prevent them from getting this next tower. If they try to contest it, wall them so that half of them, if you can, are stuck with you guys. If not, then yeah, they're giving it for free.
Okay.
That works. Nice. Easy mode. Pyro. That's right, you can get your Leandries, and then if you don't have enough for a rod, because I don't think they... Yeah, you won't.
Yeah, no, they don't have any MR yet.
Man, that's upsetting. Yeah, dealer's choice, you can either build towards Riley's or save for Rabadon's. Probably Riley's because the game's not going to go much longer.
Okay.
Just regroup with your team, go topside. Or actually, undo the purchase, buy a amp tome, and get a...
You said sell the dark, or what, sell what?
Just undo the last purchase.
Okay.
Buy the amp tome and do a elixir of sorcery. Nice. Okay. And then start pinging topside. Take your blue on the way there, and then you guys are sieging. Your last bounty is let's see, it's probably the cat, right? Nice. Mid's already gotten Pyro back. Go ahead and shove this next wave mid, and then go top. Well, Zed's got it. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. You guys get top tower out of it. I mean, he'll die regardless, so. He either outplays them all, or... And with your elixir sorcerer, you do a bunch of damage to towers, so make sure you're trying to auto them as much as possible. Especially while there's nobody here. You guys just take inhib. You can use your R to wall them off if you want to get some more damage on their towers. Oh. He's backing off. Okay, you can reset with your team. Yep. Reset with your team, sell the Dark Seal, grab a Blasting Wand, and you guys you're chilling. You're going back mid.
Okay.
Save your ulti if you can, unless you need to get back. Yeah, final fight, here we go.
Oh my god, I thought my team was gonna win the fight. So I was coming from behind.
Feels bad. That's right though. With Taliyah, like she's again, unless you have really strong CC on your team, it's gonna be really difficult to get your combos off. So it's better to fight front to back, because she just does a lot of damage to begin with.
Yeah.
Bravey, come to coach with that follow. Kinbatsu, she already has such a low cooldown. She doesn't really need it because your Q, like you're gonna be throwing them up every chance you get anyway. There are situations though that you do buy CDR. Like let's say if they have,
Oh no, they're there already.
let's say if they do have like a lot of magic damage, like you might want to get Banshees. But outside of that, yeah, her CDs are already pretty short. Astabian, you guys are just regrouping mid. They've got to catch the sideways. Wait, is Baron back up? It is. Okay, so push the next mid wave, and then go Baron, unless they start it. Yep, we're going. Watch out for Ramus behind you. Ramus is on your team. Ramus is dead, and you can go. And they gotta stop the super minions anyway.
Oh nice, that might be game.
Yeah, definitely should be.
I walled them off.
Yeah, for there, we don't need to chase them down, because they have to come to you anyway. Like, you just end the game here. Go ahead and get mid inhibitor and then bot inhibitor. I don't trust Vayne to hit towers with you. It's safer. That's right. Vayne still has Baron, so you just use Baron to end the game. They have all 3 inhibs down. They can't stop all these towers. At this point, do they have any MR?
No.
One Abyssal. You can grab Void Staff, because Ramus still gets quite a bit of... Oh, you can't buy it yet. Dang it. Need 100. I guess we just buy another Sorcery. Yeah, Sorcery and run down mid. Tell everybody to group on... What's her butt?
I should sell what?
Yeah, just tell everybody to group on Vayne and grab them. Oh, you're not selling anything. You're just gonna buy an Elixir of Sorcery.
Oh, okay.
I'm AFKing. That's fine, you don't need them. Group up with Vayne. Bot side, you want to empower those minions that she's on with her? Now you're mostly just trying to peel for Vayne. Like we don't need to kill anybody, but just keep them back. Because at this point, if you die, they can win. If not, your minions just kill them.
Oh, nice.
GG. Easy peasy.
Oh my god, I did so many bad plays.
Nah, it's fine. So there's I mean, there's just like small little things, just from like the camp clearing perspective, because a lot of the camps you're starting with your W on, which is fine, but especially on camps like Raptors and Wolves, you're not going to be able to get all of them on the W, and the main source of damage for those camps is your WE, and that's what makes you be able to get like really insane clear speeds.
Okay, and start from bottom to top too, right?
Yeah, yep. And then also with your pathing, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back in and we're gonna watch a little bit of that game.
Okay. Let me pull up your stream so I can watch it.
To learn Taliyah, did you ever go into practice tool and like practice the combos on minions and mobs?
I have. Usually I land the combos, but I just missed so many this time.
I don't know. I mean, which it's kind of rough, just because like I feel like whenever you're streaming, it does take like a little bit of your like frames out. It takes whatever it takes out. It's feelable. Yeah, so this is fine. Let's go 120. So after here, one thing to be mindful of is like your bot lane, depending on which route they're going to be taking, either down here or over to here. You'll want to pull the mob differently. So like rather than starting right here, this is where you should be ending the leash. So start your whatever it's called. What is it? Start your worked ground on the top side, and then you can path down with them. So if they are pathing down here, that's fine, because they can still leash from right here, and you can path over to this corner without sacrificing too much HP on your first camp.
Oh, okay.
Because if you start max range, throwing Qs, you get like 2 autos, and as you path past him, you can make it so that you only get hit once, and then you'll start another worked round right here, smacking him, and you'll probably get hit 1 or 2 more times. But then when you come down over here, starting E secondary, I did this for the longest time too. I used to do W because like I was a firm believer that Taliyah needs to go from camp to ganking, but being level 3 is so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, I have screams in my top left corner. What the heck? Oh yeah, that's from last night. Let's get that on here. Boom. GK coming in clutch with that follow. Okay. And then from here you can start. You start your Q there. Perfect. But instead of W, if you do E, you can effectively kite the big camp around the little one until it dies, and then you smite early, and then you just walk away from it using your red buff to kite it. And then ideally you'll be like 100% HP at the end of this camp.
Okay.
Because the damage between these two, so it's 64, which is great, but this is 54 2 times, because after 4 seconds it explodes again. And that's also the main reason why we can take Raptor Camp, is because it resets the talisman, which is 60 damage over 5 seconds. So in essence, your E does, what is that, 108 plus 120 then, because it gets reset twice. So it's huge, which is, let's get rid of, how do I get rid of all Fog of War? Fog of War gone. How much HP? 400. So from your E, it's gonna be taking, what is that, like 300 damage? Ridiculous. But anyway. And it's fine that we're skipping it, but the biggest value that we get is from golems first, as far as camps go, followed by raptors, wolves, grump. And then, let's see, pathing.
And is the cosmic insight mainly for the ultimate? Or
Well, it cooldowns your smite and your flash, and everything better. And typically, which people build Taliyah a little bit differently. Actually, let me see how you normally build her, because I think you and I build her.
Did you mute yourself, Pyro?
Oh, I think I did. Did I mute myself? Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
I was muted on Discord. I did. What was the question?
Is the cosmic insight mainly for the ultimate to increase ganking, or?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it's good across the board. It gets your smite off cooldown quicker. It gets your flash off cooldown quicker. It because you don't really build Taliyah with cooldown reduction in mind. Like, she doesn't benefit as much from Zanya's unless they have like an all-in burst potential that you just need Zanya's to survive.
Yeah.
But even then, like if they get on you with Taliyah, you're gonna have a hard time regardless. So like pressing Zanya's is almost like a death wish because you have no dashes, no escapes other than flash.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Cosmic Insight, because we don't really run CDR, it's helpful just because 5% off of everything. Alternatively, you could also go, I don't know, maybe Approach Velocity. I just really like it for the free boots. Being able to go there. And people have done math too with the whatchamacallit, Futures Market. Futures Market, you can basically I can't remember what it is. It's like 20 minutes into the game, you can net yourself an additional like 300 gold. So like with boots and Futures Market, you could technically go that route. And for a while, I liked building Taliyah as more like a bruiser mage, where you can go Rod of Aegis, like Riley's, Morello's, Leandri's, all the HP items, but because they decrease the cost in Rod of Aegis, like there is a scenario where getting boots and Rod of Aegis works, but I don't know, it's not really optimal. If you're the main source of damage on your team, which in this game you're the only AP for the team, so you need to be pumping out the damages. So
Okay.
But then also, so for here, again, like the pathing and kiting of the mobs, just making it a little bit cleaner. So as you approach this camp, instead of using the blast point cone, because you want to be outside of range of it, you can actually start your Q animation here. As long as you are like right here in this range, it's like a giant circle around it.
Yeah.
It won't reset if you're right here. You can start your Q and walk, and your Q will give vision too. So like while you're walking, you're gonna want to auto attack every, what is it, 0.69. So like every 1.2 seconds, you want to throw out another auto.
Okay.
And then also starting with your auto on the camp too will be helpful because it gets slowed automatically, and you can cancel your auto animation with your Q animation. Yep, exactly. So from there, rather than ending in the corner here, you could have ended like right here and been out to catch Ramus a little bit quicker. Which this is a fine route too, but looking from here, we're just there to contest it a little bit faster.
Okay.
Oh. Let's see, we don't have Trinket yet, do we? No, it's still done. That's fine.
Oh my gosh.
But I'll show you a couple like in-game interactions for like clever clearing of camps if you want.
Okay.
And some of them won't be until like after you get a couple items. Like once you get level 9 on Taliyah, you can start clearing stuff real quick. Oh, I'm not gonna go boots because we gotta simulate that we already have boots, and I don't want to fast forward for 10 minutes. Oh, what are you guys talking about in chat? Subs get points faster, by the way, at chat. Oh yeah, true. If you guys are looking to earn Bard Bucks to be able to redeem coaching sessions a little bit quicker, every sub you get an additional 500 Bard Bucks, and it takes a total of 5,000 Bard Bucks. Again? Yeah, sorry, I do that periodically so that I can just address the stream.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll say it to you too. You already know. I think you're. Are you subbed? Yeah. You're subbed. 6 months. Holy moly! It's flown by. I mean, I knew that you were a sub, but I didn't know if you were a sub currently. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'll get back into the channel. Spawn jungle camps. We gave ourselves some gold. And let's go to level 9. At level 9, you can start messing people up. #1 fan. Yep, there you go. Okay, so this bugs me because it takes a minute to get used to, but if you can come out of the base and start your Q like on the way here, you can start pathing. And then you can get them both here, because if you can predict where the wolf is going to be, and just like going into practice tool and trying this a few times over, you're going to get used to it.
Okay.
Also, alternatively, if like let's say you are counter jungling, which it's different than if you're doing your own, because you want to kill them all, but if you're counter jungling, you can just do your W right here like you were doing and hitting those guys and clear them on your way out. Well, these are level 1s, so that actually doesn't work very well because they die so fast. I don't know if there's a way to level up camps, but this works at higher level camps too. And then also when you're checking in to their base, stand all the way up and then start your Q. WE, just the big one, so the small one comes. And you can do that just like pathing directly into the jungle. Boom, there, come up here, boom, there, and then gank top. That's huge. You denied 2 minion camps from them. Just nutty. And it only takes you like 20 seconds.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Okay.
On jungle camps, like let's actually see how long it takes. Okay, they're all here. What about this one? Nope. On jungle camps, we're gonna count. So let's say we even boop, boop, boop. We're pushing mid, we're doing work. Do. Smite the big one. Leave a few for them. Get a ward back behind. Didn't even need to smite that one. Just a second Q. Because your Q gives you vision over whatever it is that you're hitting. Which a lot of interactions don't work that way. Surprisingly. Oh, and then clearing this one. Oh, this isn't gonna. It's not a good one. But remembering back to your video, starting on this side, doing your E, and then pathing. Well, actually, we can simulate it. Let's go. How do I restart the game? There it is. Okay, so we're starting boop, boop, boop. And we'll be level 2 because we already took red buff, quote unquote. And we're gonna have QE. And typically you're gonna not be full health, right? You're gonna take a couple autos from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. We're starting here. So making sure not to reset the big one, but we can actually, oh, I didn't separate the damages here. That's fine. On your way up, you can, oh, I messed it up. I was gonna say on your way up, you can actually throw out a Q and have it just run with you. But clearing the raptors here, you'll always just path around this side in case, like, let's say for whatever reason, well, Taliyah actually has a pretty, oh wait, what? It just gave me a full level off that. Stink. I just won't use W. Taliyah can get invaded, so after you do golems, if you're not ganking bot immediately, which, unless you're already planning on ganking bot, because if you are ganking bot, you'll want W. If, well, actually, no. You'll always want to do E, because if you are going to be ganking bot in the game, you'll do red, and then you'll do raptors, golems, you'll be level 3 then, and then you gank. You'll never want to do red, golems, gank. You always want 3. That's the rule. I just made it up. But for here, you'll always want to like path up around here, because if somebody knows your route, which as you climb and people are used to seeing Taliyah jungle, a lot of people won't really be used to playing against Taliyah, so it might not happen. Like even in my elo, mostly Taliyah's only played mid. But if people know your route, they'll try to invade you here and catch you, because you're pretty weak early, because you don't have any way to push them away and you don't have any like actual damage. You have a 7-second cooldown on your Q. So you always path around. And then we'll start here. And remember, we're not using W because we're technically level 2. So we just path around until we get that. And then splitting your DPS between the chickens. Oh, I done goofed. That's fine though. And you stay pretty relatively healthy, just because Talisman and the kiting from your E is nutty. And then we skip this guy because we're running low on time. Basically, we just want blue. And you can actually use this to path him around. Like push him away from you as you're running. Now, this guy doesn't do nearly as much damage as red buff, so you can actually face tank him a little bit. And then keep an eye on the aggro meter. You can actually kite it quite a bit before it fully gets upset and runs away. So you can, as long as you have time to kite him, you want to be as close to out here as possible, because you want to start getting set up for here.
Okay.
But yeah, little fun things to do in the practice tool.